So in this next video, I think we'll touch upon these. The reason why is that anytime in modeling, right, it's never going to be just like a razor thin, corners. It's going to have at least a slight bevel. Yeah, for example, if I grab this, right, zoom in, right here, see that right there? It always has something. Oh god, I hate this thing. I may or may not model this. I personally think this is ugly, how it juts out. See that? It juts outward like that. I don't know, depending on what I want, I just put none of that, because to make all this is kind of a headache. I mean, if this was a real client work, I can't say that, I can't do that, I gotta make it exactly. But this is a student learning project, so we have some flexibility. But in real life, yeah, we can't just say, this looks stressful to model, I don't want to do it. In real life we can't say that, obviously. But yeah, but regarding this here and this here, these have small little bevels, right? So that's why I just kind of want to mention in real life modeling. I'm going to select it, press F. We're coming in here. So right click, edge mode, double click, right? And I'm going to do an incremental save, Control Alt S, because you just never know. And here, yeah, it won't let me. So these two, I'm gonna try to bevel. But if I notice, ooh, look at that, it's going this way, which is not good. So I'm gonna hold Control, and I'm gonna just marquee drag to deselect. Marquee drag, deselect. That's while holding Control. Press 4, right? Press Q to hide my gizmo. Zoom in, press 5. I'm gonna continue this. Hold shift, double click. Alright, it's doing this crap. Alright, fine. Undo. I'm just gonna manually select it. Click. Click. Here, double click. Here, double click. Okay, good. Alright. See? Here, double click. Here, double click. I bet this is going to make me problems. The reason I'm saying that it's probably going to make me problems is that this edge and this edge, they're really close together, and when I bevel, my ooh, what the hell, why is it grabbing this? Hold Control, deselect, gotta be really careful. Press 4. Right, I'm looking, making sure I have exactly what I want. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna not select this interior edge, because when I bevel, it's gonna calculate between these distances and might give me problems. So I don't want problems. I'm gonna hold Control, and I'm gonna angle my camera like this, hold Control, and I'm gonna left click and drag to deselect, turn it around. I'm gonna deselect this area, hold Control, I'm gonna drag and deselect. I'm just being careful not to accidentally deselect these edges. Hold Control, deselect. Turn the camera a bit. Hold Control, deselect. Zoom in. Hold Control, deselect. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is gonna give me a problem, so Shift right click bevel. Yep. It's giving me a problem. I mean, it's okay. Maybe boom, boom, boom. 4 segments. I also choose 4 segments because it gives a nice, even, and round distribution around the beveling. 3 is still kind of makes it look faceted. And this is with the intention that, you know, if I need to leave it at level 1, low poly modeling, it'll still look good, like almost like a high poly model. That's part of the reason why I make the segments set to 4. Anyway, object mode. I'm gonna do Alt 5 just for the shading. Nice. Okay, good. I like that. But let me see if it's true to real life. Uh-oh. So I paused the video for a sec. I thought I might have an issue. Basically, the ignore this red line. This here, it's a lot tighter. This area, see? It's only like this much of a bevel, much tighter. So if I zoom out, even though it looks nice, it's not accurate. It should be tighter, right? This guy right here, the one I just made. So I want to bring back my floating menu. I could bring back the floating menu when I select it like this, and I can go in here, click on that last tool used, right? Or you can also click here and it shows the same thing. See our offset, our fraction and our segments, fraction and segments. But it's probably better to do it within here, because here you got more stuff like offset and depth. Like offset over here and a couple other stuff that can confuse you. So let's just use this, but I'm just showing that it's here. Anyway, I have it selected, click on that, zoom in, let's make it tighter. And for this one, see? Right here. It kind of glints off more. It could be from the lighting, but this is super tight. So 0.2329. Yeah, 0.29 I think is good. See? If you could imagine the surface shading. See? Maybe 0.3. 0.35? Yeah, 0.35. Yeah. See how you can pick it up right there? Yeah, so something like 0.35 and segments at 4, you know. That way, if I need to leave it unsmooth, basically meaning leaving at level 1, low poly, it will still look nice. Okay. So we did that. All right. Then I'm gonna go in here and make this right here. Which is basically right here. Let's take a look at that. That's probably right here, right? But you get what I mean. So double click, right? And down here I'm gonna double click. I'm not gonna continue this because maybe I can try shift. Hold shift, double click. Okay, not too bad. Hold shift, double click. Alright, press Q, hide my gizmo, press 4. Just carefully look at it. Make sure no other edge loops are done. No other edge loops are selected. Right? Press 5, right? Just to verify. Zoom in. I'm going to do an incremental save. And then shift right click, bevel edge. Obviously this is too much. I'm zooming in, right? I'll see the camera is acting up on me. And I'm gonna go fractions, tighten it up, right? Maybe this is something like that, and maybe set my segments to 2, 3, right? Segments to 4. I'm just comparing it to this guy because I think from the picture they're pretty similar. So right now I have my segments set to 0.24, right? Again, yours might look slightly different. The main thing is you want to compare this, like beveling, to this beveling. You want to compare the two, that they're reasonably similar, how tight they are. So I'm looking here, I'm looking here, see? That's what I'm looking at right now. So I think it works, right? But if I look here, want it erase? Please erase. Erase! Why is it an erasing? This is an eraser tool. Whatever. Okay, so this one, yeah, okay, fine. All right, so right here, yeah, I think we nailed it. Right. Yeah, it works. But I also noticed this here. See that? Tucks in over here. Does that. Let's check it out. Yeah, see how tight that is? Right there. Let's at least make this one right here. So we successfully did this, okay? Right. This part probably gonna make me problems right here. Let's try it out. Double click, hold shift, double click. The reason why I double clicked is that I wanted to continue up to here. Go like that, go like that. The reason why I want to continue is to maintain the amount of edges when it splits up. So shift right click, bevel edge, right? See how it followed right here? All of that right here. This is what I mean by. So expression. Segment set it to 4. Like that. So maybe something like that. This is more round. This is kind of breaking the rules for 1.5. So 1.5 it'll do this. I just want to see. Okay, it's not working for me, so maybe undo it. Undo it. Okay, undo. Good. So what I'm thinking is it's probably having to do with this distance. And okay, 1 second. Okay, so I paused the video for a bit. This is what I'm gonna do regarding this guy. So first, I wanna wipe this out right here. But before I do that, right, I'll show the issue and how to resolve it. Yeah. So basically, if I try to do a bevel, right, like I did before, okay, right, sitting at 1 is a maximum, like that, and you notice this is a maximum it can go, whereas here, you notice it pinches way more than this. And the reason why you only can go this much, right, just to explain, is that when this model, see, it's calculating the beveling and how much you can do based off of this distance from here and here, like that, right? So basically what happens is that this is too wide open, you know what I mean? And so I have to manually go in and I have to grab these and pull it down, right? So now it's gonna bevel tighter. So in order to do that properly, right, I want to turn on symmetry, right? Say, or Y, right? Y is up and down. So if I do that, this part is not gonna highlight either, but it should, because that's what symmetry does on your Y. It's not working, so you gotta go in here, and this is a new technique or tool, and topology. Select a mesh edge for symmetry. So it's selecting this, basing off of saying that since you select this edge, Maya is saying you selected that edge, I'm gonna assume you want me to do symmetry for the flip side. Okay, that's what it's saying. So what you did, and there's some weird writing in here that I cannot see, but if I grab it, now the symmetry works. Press 5. I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna tighten this up like that. much. Yeah, like that much. And you notice it does this crap, right? See? So that's not gonna be too much of an issue. So I made it tight like that, right? Like that. So we have to assume, guess how much we can make it round out. I'm looking at this distance, but you cannot go much further than that. Maybe that much. All right.